Man, we're so excited to be here. This is Nick Davis.
Brad Bradley.
We're really excited to just share kind of where we've been in 2024, man. What a fun year it was, right?
Yeah, it was a very unique year. I mean, 2024, we started out a little slow, but man, it really picked up, and we had one hell of a year for 24.
Yeah, those client relationships were key this year throughout. We really saw a lot of exciting things come. I mean, that Dayton Coalition with what they've done up there at the Dayton International Airport. That was a great place for us, right, with those projects?
Yep. Yeah, all the Sierra Nevadas, and now we're getting ready to do two more going into 25. I mean, it just set the stage for us. And
then the obviously the Fourth and Walnut, man, that's been a nice growing relationship there with the model group, which led to Crossroads.
Yeah, I mean, we've done that was the start of it, right? So now we've got several other jobs with the model group, and we're partnering and learning them more as they're learning us. So. It's been a good relationship.
Design Assist surfaced back again at Wright Pat. That was pretty cool, picking up the air handler replacement project at the Med Center, back out at the Med Center.
Yeah, back out at the 88 Med.
And the Child Development Centers. Got two of those. So man, that's been neat to see. It's really cool to see the market continue to shift from that plan spec, low bid, to more of that value prop, design build, design assist.
Just more relationship based.
Man, that's been neat to see. Manufacturing had some really cool growth this year as well.
Yeah, they had a stellar year, record year, and that's what's so exciting then in 24, 25 is here in roughly June, we're going to have that new coil line show up at the door.
Oh man, that's incredible. And as we are there as a support for all the MSD internal groups, we saw some great external as well, right?
Yeah, our percentage of external clients we're above 50%. It's probably more like a 60-40 or even better.
It's phenomenal. Shifting over to the service and the technology group, man, we have a total now of 812 service relationships.
Yeah, it's phenomenal. And like where we started out with about 6 years ago, what was our SA base?
We had in the 400s.
Yeah, and now where are we at, Nick?
Yeah, we're pushing 2.8 million in total SAs now. And back in 2017, that number was 653.
That's amazing. So
great growth there. Also, looking at the backlog, right? Picked up great momentum. We talk about the service relationship, 812 service relationships, a total of 2.88 million in service agreements out there. And then the project backlog's 51 million right now.
Yeah, the highest it's ever been. And ending in 2024, I guess to comment on the project side is now to that point where they're going to start getting buried. And they already are. I mean, we're starting to work overtime on other projects, which is a good position to be in, right? You'd rather be that way than the other way. And the service side coming in 2024, I mean, man, look at the sales and the SAMs and what they've accomplished and what they've achieved. And service is it's booming to the point where we're needing more people, right? And that's really the only thing moving forward in 2025. If there's anything that's going to hinder our growth, it's just the fact of getting people in the doors, getting better training platforms put forth for our people. So that's really going to be a core focus for 25.
Yeah, I agree, man. I think it's exciting. And that's the pulse we're constantly measuring as an organization, right? You want to have enough to feed all of our families, but we don't want too much to where we're not able to deliver our mission. Right?
Exactly.
100%
client satisfaction.
Man, on the money. I love it. We talk about, what was some of the, we look at and we reflect this year, what was some of the major takeaways for you?
There's a lot that happened in 24, but if I was to pick one or two that maybe stuck out, since you're putting me on the spot, Nick, I'd probably have to say GGOB. We spent a lot of hours working on that development and testing it out, going and visiting some other companies that have been live with this for more than 5 years, and I just think it's really good for the people. Right? It's the companies giving back to the people due to their hard efforts.
Absolutely.
So that would be one of them. The other one would be like the safety wake-up call that we had in 2024. There's still a lot to do. We're currently interviewing the safety manager and the safety specialist. Those are the two missing main pieces we're missing right now to get those in place. But interviews have started, and we'll hopefully we'll get the right people in the right seats and continue to be better safety in our organization.
Yeah, I mean, that safety is so critical too, because without each and every one of us working safe and smart, and everyone around us on all these sites, right? It's critical that we all go home every day to our families.
Absolutely, it's not just internally what we're watching out for each other, but it's what are those external factors that could be affecting our people, right?
Yeah.
It could be another trade, it could be someone else they're working with that don't work at MSD, which is just as important.
Yeah, and I love what you shared on the GGOB, and yeah, I like that on the spot question, because that's obviously on your heart, and I love the fact that plan and what that means, because that gives everybody a piece of what we're growing here together, right? We talk about our client-centric mentality. That's one of the ones that really sticks out for me, is that it doesn't matter what your position is here at MSD, every position matters. It's not about any one, it's about everyone. And working together to secure, maintain, support, and retain our client relationships that feeds all of our families is just, I think we saw great growth there as well. People coming together.
Absolutely. I feel like the organization is just, I think we have all matured. Every employee is starting to get the bigger picture of the what and the why, right? And it comes down to simply the people, right? It's the people that work here that matter, and it's also our clients that matter. Again, we're talking people here.
Yeah.
That is the most important thing in business, is the people.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome, man. Wow, 2024, time is flying. But what a great year, and it's also we built some great momentum. And as we kind of shift, do you want to walk through some high level what we're looking at for 2025?
Yeah, some high level company goals, and again, a lot of this will be displayed in the videos that everyone's going to start seeing on the GGOB update, right? But yeah, I mean, high level goals for MSD 2025. I mean, we're looking at a revenue of $65 million that we're trying to go after, and the sales. The sales capture is what?
The sales, we're after $74 million for sales, because we're going to be burning quite a bit this year. We're already showing, of that $50 million in projects, we're already showing $38 million of that to be burned in the first 10 months of the current fiscal year.
Yeah, it's got to be more than the revenue we're trying to burn, because we're also looking at 2026, right? You got to set the stage for 26 as well.
Yep, we would definitely want to start every year strong, and that $74 million in sales target will help us do that.
Yeah, and just to name off several main goals is we're launching a new recruitment acceleration program. We're going to be using some geofencing. We've been talking to a consultant on that, so we're looking forward to that. That should be kicking off sometime in February.
Definitely going to shift up a little bit, right? I mean, not to say that everything we've done in the past hasn't helped us get to where we're at, but using technology and some of that geofencing and really going out and using some of these tools to attract the people that fit what we're looking for here, that fit what we're trying to achieve here, is going to be pretty exciting.
Absolutely, and also we're looking in our training programs and platforms, and what areas of focus do we need to be focused on in which divisions, which trades we need to, there's opportunity for improvement there, right? So we'll be looking at that hot and heavy this year as well.
That carries over to the Net Promoter Score too. That's going to be a big focus for us, right? Measuring these client relationships. Right now we're sitting at an 89. What's our goal for the year?
Our goal's 92.
92. So that's a pretty good uptick. I mean,
it is.
All those client surveys and client feedback that we get and measure, that's right there on our website, on our homepage. So that's live for everybody to see. We're going to be talking about that in the GGOB as well.
Yes, it'll be a highlight for GGOB. But you're right, Nick. Like you said, I mean, going from an 89 to 92, that's not easy. So, and that's basically, that's we're surveying and watching what our mission, right? 100% client satisfaction, and that's what we're after. Yeah,
and also looking at technology a little bit, right? There's still a lot of manual processes we're aware of. Trying to chew those off in smaller increments, but really trying to expedite and utilize technology to accelerate some of our processes and procedures, reduce some of that manual heavy lift.
Yeah, there's definitely a lot of manual processes, but even for the field, I mean, if you're on the project side, you're still filling out an Excel sheet for your time card.
Yeah.
So we've got a lot to look at this year in regards to softwares and how that can, quicken up our processes.
Yeah. No, it's exciting, man. It's a lot of good goals for the year. Really hitting home too. As we look at this next year and the year after and the year after, it's exciting to see the growth that we've been able to accomplish, but it's exciting to look ahead and say, where are we going to be in another 2 years, 3 years,
5 years,
4 years,
yeah.
5 years? Yeah, I mean, it's so much momentum going in such a positive direction, right? With people really living out that mission, providing 100% client satisfaction. And a good thing to hit on is that QR code we got out there, right?
Yeah, the QR code. We got a couple QR codes out there. You got one you can nominate your peer for going above and beyond.
And that definitely goes a long way, right? So we definitely want to scan that and celebrate people living out that mission.
Yeah.
And then also, when we talk about once those people go into the QR, they're recognized for the Core Value Award recipient, they're also in that Spin the Spotlight. That was another cool thing we launched this past year, but a chance to celebrate, and they'll get the chance to be pulled from a raffle, and spin the wheel for a special prize. So
yeah.
Another way just to celebrate each and every one of you. And then we will have the food truck going live again too.
We'll
right?
kick that back up when the weather starts warming up. We can get out there and that was another thing we kicked off in 2024.
Yeah.
That was a great success. We got around. We've seen a lot of the employees and a lot of clients.
Yeah.
So and they really appreciated and enjoyed that.
Also for 2025, it's going to be really exciting to get everybody back underneath one roof, right? So that's I know it's been difficult, everybody being separated and throughout the city, multiple different locations, but getting everybody kind of united, at least back to Springfield Street for the Dayton people, Cincinnati office, continuing to see growth down there, but really trying to bring everybody home is going to be pretty awesome.
Yeah, that's probably one of the most exciting highlights of going into 25 is just like you said, Nick, getting everybody beneath one roof again, or most of everybody, and that collaboration is just going to come back, right? You're going to have face-to-face now. You can just get a lot more done when you can just walk down the hallway and let's go talk.
Yeah.
So very exciting, and then also with that, we're starting to look into the manufacturing and fabrication. They will be taking over 4401. They will be their building. So we're already looking at demolition that's got to occur, electrical that needs to move around for this new coil line, because the whole manufacturing shop is getting moved around quite a bit, as well as the some of the fabrication shop will be moved. They're going to gain more square footage. We're looking at possibly an add. I don't know that it'll happen in 25. It might, but we're also maybe make an addition to where we can give some more areas for stock and storage, and we just don't have a lot of laydown room.
Yep.
And it kind of bottlenecks our process back there. So it's really exciting, not only to be going into this new building, but then seeing our existing building turn over for more operations and getting our product right.
Yep.
So
5132 Bauer becomes.
Bauer will become the new training facility. So we've got a lot of ideas and plans for that. It's going to be interesting to see how that goes into.
Yeah, that's going to be cool. One building, all training right there underneath one roof. So
Yep.
We'll have the new headquarters. We'll have 4401. We'll have 5132 Bauer, which will be the training. We still have the warehouse.
Still have the warehouse right now. But hey, we're growing. So a couple more years, who knows, right?
Yep. And then the Cincinnati office is still going strong too. We've seen great growth down there too. So that's been exciting to see underneath the leadership that's driving that. So as we go forward, 2025, we can't thank you enough for choosing to be a part of this company. We thank you for everything that you do on a day-to-day basis, and let's continue to move that needle forward and progress into the ever forward direction.
Yep, let's just continue going. I mean, we've done it 2 years in a row. 23 was a good year. 24 was a good year. Let's go for 3.
Absolutely. Let's get after it.
All right.